Okay, look, I can explain. So this is my 2011 pair, and as you can see, they're literally coming apart. So I'm gonna stop wearing these, and that's why I bought these new ones so I could have something actually decent to wear. So I'm still wearing I wore my kicks. Anyway, let's get to the show. So lots of cool stuff releasing this week, so let's jump right into it. The first thing we're gonna start with though is for the women. So the women's Air Jordan 12 Phantom is dropping on December 2nd for $200. And if you're familiar with Drake's collaboration with Jordan Brand, you might look at this pair and think it's pretty similar to the OVO Air Jordan 12. On one hand, it's been a long time since that dropped back in 2016, so maybe this is a mere coincidence, but if you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, you could interpret this as another attempt to erase Drake's sneaker legacy by releasing this non-collab version and making people forget about the OVO 12. Yeah, honestly, it's probably just a coincidence. I'm just really into Kendrick right now. We also have the women's Air Jordan 4 Net Phantom. This is going to be on December 2nd for $210. Hey, if you don't know, I have a variety show called Hard Pass. It's on its own separate YouTube channel, and we talk about sneakers, but we also dive into other topics that interest us. But the reason why we call it Hard Pass, because every week we take a look at something in the culture that needs to go. And brother, the reason why we're doing this shameless plug is because this is a hard pass. Full stop. Check out our full rant on this week's show. We have the Nike Air Max Waffle Racer in Voltage Purple. This is going to be on December 3rd for $140. I still really love this silhouette. I haven't got a pair of these yet, but I definitely have them on my radar. Next up, we have the Nike SB Dunk Low in Smoke Gray on December 3rd for $115. New Balance is dropping the 1906A in Sea Salt and Moonbeam and Astro Dust. That's a lot of really weird words there. On December 4th for $170. We have the New Balance 1906L in Triple Black. See, that's easier. On December 4th for $160. Obey and Reebok Club C is dropping on December 4th for $100. They also have the BB 4002 that's going to be on December 4th for $110. It's actually 4000 part 2, not 4002 for those that are really into Reeboks. And then we have the Reebok Premier Road Plus 6. This is going to be on December 4th for $120. So this pack already dropped in Japan. It's the Nike Ekton pack. It dropped stateside on December 4th. It's a reference to a long distance relay run event in Japan. The pack takes its cues from the Air Streak Spectrum Plus with the flames that go across the sides of the 4 runners in the pack. So you have the Nike Zoom Fly 6. That's 6. That's going to be on December 4th for $180. You have the Air Zoom Alpha Fly Next Percent. That's going to be on December 4th for $285. You also have the Vaporfly Next Percent 3, and that's going to be on December 4th for $260. And then you have the Air Zoom Rival Fly 4 Ekton, all part of the Ekton pack on the 4th for $100. Fragment Designs, they crush it, and now them and Nike have their latest, will feature the Nike Air Zoom Spiridon. Think of this collab as the intro to what is shaping up to be a huge 2025 for the sneakerhead fave. Both colorways feature the signature industrial text that can be found on many of Fragment's sneaker collabs, while using the same familiar color palettes of white, blue, and black and white. You can get the Fragment Design Nike Air Zoom Spiridon in white, black, and blue on December 5th for $170, but you can also get it in triple black on December 5th for $170 as well. Now, so if you've been looking for the wildly expensive, super limited sneaker to get your significant other for the holiday season, the latest collaboration between Nike and Swarovski might be what you're looking for. Priced at $550 and $450, this new Air Max Plus pack applies to the Swarovski crystals differently depending on whether you're going for the Sunset or the Moonlight edition. So the women's Swarovski Nike Air Max Plus Sunset on December 5th for $150, but then you also have the Moonlight version, which is a Foot Locker exclusive. Those are on December 5th as well for $450. For those copper fans, the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Copper is dropping on the 5th for $240. And then the return of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's Adidas signature shoe continues with 3 new colorways, including a green pair that sounds wrong, but then you remember that Kareem began his career with the Milwaukee Bucks, so that kind of makes sense. It's not making reference to those other people. So you have the Adidas Jabbar High in royal blue and cream white on the 5th for $110. You have the Adidas Jabbar Low in supplier color in cream white. That's on the 5th for $100. And then you have the Adidas Jabbar Low in Team Power Red 2 in cream white on December 5th for $100 as well. Now, for you video game fans, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 drops in movie theaters on December 20th. And what happened is Reebok is getting the whole family ready for the 5-pack of sneakers in the colors of Sonic and his pals Tails and Knuckles. Keep in mind, only the Float Zig 1 and Red Club C pairs will come in adult sizes, while the rest are actually for the kids, which is probably how it should be. So you have the Reebok Float Zig 1 Sonic on December 5th for $140. The Reebok Club C Revenge, this is the Knuckles colorway, on December 5th for $100. The kids Reebok Reebok Zig Dynamica 2.0. That's Sonic. That's going to be on the 5th for 65. The kids Reebok Zig and Glow Elastic Lace in the Sonic colorway on December 5th for 65. And then the kids Reebok Classic Leather in the Tails colorway on December 5th for $65 as well. For you J-Tips fan, the Saucony, Sonic, I'm still thinking about Sonic. The J-Tips Saucony Matrix in Burgundy is a worldwide release on December 6th for $170. So after a Complex Con drop, J-Tips latest with Saucony gets a worldwide drop, and it's right in line with his other colorful projects with the iconic running brand. So the Matrix is a silhouette that hasn't really been around since the year 2000, so it also serves as a welcome back that hopefully inspires a comeback when Saucony drops non-collab colorways as well. You have the Nike Air Force One Kobe Bryant on December 6th for $150. Look, ignoring the $150 price tag for a pair of Air Force One lows for a second, this pair is a significant for a number of reasons. It's an homage to a player-exclusive Air Force One that the late Kobe Bryant wore during his sneaker-free agency. It includes the DeBoss Kobe Sheath logo on the heel and his signature under the Nike logo tongue tag. But maybe most importantly, this is our latest sign that Nike could be gearing up for an actual Kobe brand in the near future as Mamba branded product expands beyond the basketball court. But it is also $150. So we have the Nike LeBron 22 Blacklight. This is going to be on the 6th for $180. You have the Air Jordan 1 High Golf Gold Toe on December 6th for $190. So the Air Jordan 1 Gold Toe from 2018 was the epitome of the Jordan 1's popularity several years ago. Despite having an all patent leather upper that was prone to creasing the moment you put them on, they were super popular. 6 years later, we get the golf version that swaps out the tooling for a more agreeable spikeless golfed outsole. Little has changed on the upper besides the change of the Nike Air on the tongue to the Jumpman. We have the Puma MB-04 Phoenix. This is going to be on the 6th for $125. And then the Foxes, Curry Fox 1 Happy Fox Day on December 6th for $120. De'Aaron Fox celebrates his first signature shoe with a sneaker holiday of sorts since it's called Happy Fox Day and whatnot. The shoe's standout feature is the midfoot strap that stands out with its bright orange color and gold hits against the sharp blue upper. We have the Air Jordan 5 Reverse Metallic. This is on December 7th for $200. It's a flipped pair of the original metallic Air Jordan 5. This is a great starter colorway if you're not feeling some of the bolder interpretations of the 5s of recent vintage. These will also come in a full size run for the full family to enjoy. So you guys can all go to amusement parks together rocking the same kicks. We have the Nike Zoom GT Hustle 3. This is the Paige Becker's PE. This is going to be on the 7th for $170. The Nike SB Dunk Low Seattle Supersonics on the 7th for $125. Now, normally, Nike doesn't mention that a particular colorway of a sneaker is a reference to a pro team unless it's an official collaboration. But since this pair clearly references the Seattle Supersonics red alternate uniforms from the late 90s and early 2000s, made famous by Patrick Ewing, they do nod to it on the sneakers app description. They just don't say Sonics directly. Oh, and sorry about the Patrick Ewing joke. It was just so weird to see him in Seattle, man. It was weird for everybody, especially for Knicks fans. Anyway, that's going to do it. And as I was saying, I bought new kicks, but these are literally falling apart. So I'm still going to wear my kicks and stuff that I already have, but I figured it was okay to buy a new pair of these. Anyway, as always, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, favorite, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you soon. Peace.